guys, welcome back. Bonnie Lad Adventures. In today's adventure we're at Two Sleng S21 Cambodia, which used to be a school, and Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge turned it into a torture centre. So it's just basically old classrooms in a big square. And I think they were the only survivors of anybody that came here. Let's have a read. So the latest estimate of the number of victims who died at S21 is 18,063. Of the victims, 8 adults, 4 children are known to have survived from left to right. Obviously I can't pronounce. So out of 18,062 people, 12 survived, 8 adults. Jesus, this place is depressing. But never mind, that's history. So we'll go into some of the classrooms. God, this is depressing. And I'll show you what happened. So folks, building A, it contains 3 stories divided into 20 cells. The first one has 10 cells used for jailing, interrogating and torturing the prisoners who had been the high officials. Basically what Pol Pot did, he murdered everybody from a school teacher upwards. The second and third have 5 big cells used for the same purpose. Nowadays there is a lot of evidence remaining in all the cells which prove the atrocities of the Pol Pot clique. So you were chained to the bed, no mattress, no nothing. And that's what you saw when you came in. This is the gallows where they used to torture the victims. And that's a painting painted by somebody who was here, depicting what happened. Basically, every cell is exactly the same. We're going to have to blur this out for YouTube reasons. So that's the actual killing fields where people were taken to, which we're going to next. That's the shackles that I had everybody in this room all laid out and tied, where they would torture them. That's the actual hooks. So them shackles would be all the way through there and everybody would be lined up. One of the prisoners was a sculptor, and they made him day and night make sculptures of Pol Pot. I can't show you around too much because YouTube won't let, but we'll go outside. So it's just row on row, 3 stories high, just pure torture. God, this place is depressing. I think we've seen it all. I've only showed you a little bit, but just everything's the same. Just pictures of victims. Pictures of tortures and dead people. 18,000 people died here. Whoa. So basically what happened was the Vietnam War spilled over into Cambodia. Pol Pot did a coup and took over, and he was just a murdering psychopath. He wanted everybody just to be farmers. He killed everybody from a school teacher up. Anybody that was intelligent, even if you wore glasses, if you looked intelligent, you were brought here and tortured. And then once to getting the information out of you, you were chucked onto a truck and then sent to the killing fields. That's if you didn't die here. So what he wanted was a country full of slaves. And this is Phnom Penh. He emptied Phnom Penh out in 3 days. Just emptied the whole capital, and he did that with all the places, all the big towns, anywhere, all emptied out and took into the fields and made into a slave. And he tried to set the date back to the year 0. He tried to wipe out every bit of history and everything. You'll have to watch the Killing Fields, the video, to understand it all. It shows the madness that went on around here. But I'm going to have to go because it's getting us down. Like, not that I'm going to somewhere better, but it's getting to us. Right, I'll see you at the Killing Fields. So folks, we are 20 minutes outside of Phnom Penh now. This is the actual Killing Fields. Here it was the place where victims were transported from to Sling S21, that's where we've just been, and other places in the country to be detained. Usually when the truck arrived, the victims were executed immediately. Some days as the number of victims to be executed was increased up to over 300 per day. Executioners failed in attempt to kill them within a day. That is why they were detained for the execution the next day. The detention was constructed from wood with galvanised steel root. Its wall was built with 2 layers of flat wood where to darken and also prevent prisoners seeing each other. Unfortunately, the dark and gloomy detention centre was dismantled in 1979, sorry. So they were brought here, and if there was too many to kill at one time, they were just put in a hut and left till the next day. Jesus, it's gloomy. Beautiful. I have to be quiet. There's signs everywhere saying to be quiet. It's absolutely beautiful, but I wouldn't have liked to come here in 1979 on the back of a truck. I'll show you some more. Mass grave of 166 victims without heads. mass grave of more than 100 victims, children and women whose majority were naked. I think this will be the worst part of the video, this. But it's history, it has to be told. This tree, which the executioners smashed the children's head against. So to save money, that's what they just did. Jesus. It's just pits all over. Hundreds and hundreds of them. This tree was used as a tool to hang a loudspeaker which made sound louder to avoid the moans of victims while they were being executed. Again, just hundreds of pits. Time for some food. I think I'll have some tom yum soup. Pork, seafood, chicken or beef. Tom yum paste, onion, lemon, mushrooms, hot spicy chilli, served with rice. $6.50. Typical Cambodian restaurant. So guys, that was fun, not. Anyway, I have tom yum soup, beef, which is absolutely unreal, and kind of coffee. And the kind of coffee is the best coffee I've ever tasted. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, it's been a while since I uploaded the video. I've already done Siam Reap and the Angkor Wat and the temples, but I videoed it on my DJI pocket camera, and for some reason, I don't know if it's because I haven't got a Cambodian SIM card, that won't let us download my videos from the camera onto my phone, so I've had to go back to using my phone here. So I was going to put that one out first, then this one second, so it's the other way around now, but never mind. This is just Jesus. $6.50 for all this. Wow. So, I'm having absolutely amazing time. Cambodia is just, it's unreal. The people are so nice, beautiful. The kids are gorgeous. They run along and they slap you and tell you hi and run away and smiles. And the service, I can't fault them. Fantastic people. Service is unbelievable. It's so nice. And what a shame what happened to this country. and it wasn't that long ago. So, like I said before, movie night, you've got to watch The Killing Fields. It's early 80s, so it's a bit naff, it's a bit out of date, but it's a true story, and it'll let you know exactly what happened around here when Pol Pot took charge. And on that note, I'll see you on my next adventure.